Hi there everybody, Iron Weasel here, and today's topic is the spending gap. Oftentimes we hear about the wage gap, which has been debunked by other channels so frequently that to even address it at this point would be laughable. What isn't discussed, probably because it is very inconvenient to the feminist narrative, is who is spending that money. After all is said and done, women do in fact earn around 77% of what men earn. But as has been discussed, this is mainly due to personal decisions made by women themselves. Citations in the links below. Women, however, make 70 to 80% of consumer purchases, and at least for me, this seems to be a more important issue than the wage gap, as your earnings only matter if you get to spend them. Women are responsible for 80% of consumer purchases. Even though they earn less than half of the revenue, they control a whopping $2 of the $3 trillion spent in the States every year. Women work less, take less dangerous jobs, are responsible for less gross product, and yet get to control more financial resources than men by a staggering amount. Now granted, a portion of this is to purchase things on behalf of the household, in instances where the family is a complete traditional type. But again, you have to realize that the cohort measure of divorce is around 50%, which is the most accepted estimate among scholars. So spending on the part of the family unit is a less acceptable explanation than it immediately appears. I think I would be remiss if I didn't point out the fact that alimony and unfair child support fees play a part in these statistics. Let's review. Women earn far less than half of all income, but command far more than half the spending. That means the paychecks that men earn are being collected by women on payday, whether that be when the man returns home or the government removes it to pay child support or alimony. So women work less dangerous jobs, work fewer hours, take more time off for child care, and choose jobs in less profitable arenas, yet still enjoy the command of 70 to 80% of the wealth, and still manage to complain that they earn less. I want you to keep this in mind the next time the wage gap myth is thrust in your face. The spend gap is without a doubt more important than the mythical pay gap, yet it is never mentioned because it does not fall in line with the accepted narrative given us by feminism. The solution here is simple. Men need to take control of their own assets. And as I've said before, step away from the table when it comes to dating and marriage. We control a massive amount of power when it comes to the purse strings, as long as we can collectively agree to draw them. I'd say that if enough of us step away at the same time, women will become desperate, and we may even see a collective societal push towards changes in divorce and child support law. What do you think? Leave it in the comments below. This is Iron Weasel, signing out.